Now take an example from the topic matrices. Here we have been given a matrix equation and we have to obtain the value for x. Now the first matrix is a row matrix and second one is a column matrix. So we need to perform this product, okay, or multiplication, and then we equate it with the matrix on the right hand side. So let's perform the multiplication. So x times x, that would be x square, plus sine theta into sine theta, that would be sine square theta, plus cos theta into cos theta, that's cos square theta, is equal to the matrix with element 5. Now we know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. So we could simplify this as x square plus 1, okay, equated with 5. Now since the two matrices are equal, the corresponding elements will always be equal. Okay, so we equate the corresponding elements. Now there is only one element here, so by equality of matrices we could say x square plus 1 would be equal to 5. So x square is equal to 5 minus 1, that gives us 4. So the value for x is, now taking the square root, we obtain x equal to plus or minus 2. So this is how we obtain the value for x. Now let us consider one more example. Here again we need to obtain the value for x. So let us perform the matrix multiplication. So x times x, that would be x square, 2x times 2, that would be 4x, and 3x times negative 1, so that would be negative 3x, is equal to the 0 matrix. So we simplify this further, we obtain x square. Now 4x minus 3x is x, equals the 0 matrix. Now since the two matrices are equal, the corresponding elements will always be equal. So we just equate the elements here and we obtain x square plus x is equal to 0. We could take x as the common factor, so we are left with x plus 1 within brackets is equal to 0. So we have two possible values. Either x is 0 or x plus 1, this factor would be 0. So from here we get the second value for x, which is minus 1. So finally we have two values for x. So x is 0 or x could be negative 1. Now let us continue with one more example. So here again we find the product of the two matrices and then obtain the value for x. 5 times 2x, that would give us 10x. X times x, that would be x square, and negative 1 times 4, so that's negative 4, is equal to a matrix with the element 20. Now again by equality of matrices we could say 10x plus x square minus 4 is equal to 20. Now we just rearrange these terms and we obtain a quadratic equation. So we'll have x square plus 10x. Now 20 if we take it on the left hand side, so we obtain negative 24 and here we'll get a 0. So if we factorize these two, right, 24 is 6 fours are. So 6 fours are is 24. See, but the issue here is if we take 6 and 4, the product won't be negative 24, right? So this won't work with us. So the other option is we could take the factors as 12 and negative 2. So 12 minus 2, that gives us 10, and the product of these two results in negative 24. Yes, so we have the factors as x plus 12 The second factor would be x minus 2 equal to 0. So further, if we simplify this, we get x plus 12 is 0 or x minus 2 is 0. So we have the first value for x, which is negative 12, and the second value, which is 2. So finally we have two answers for x, 2 and negative 12. Now let's continue with one more example. Again, we need to take the product on the left hand side. So we have 4 times minus x. So that's minus 4x, and x times x, that would be x squared. So plus x square is equal to the matrix with element 21. Now again we equate the two matrices and we obtain minus 4x plus x square is 21. So just rearranging the terms, we get x square minus 4x minus 21 equal to 0. Now if we factorize this, minus 21 is 7 threes are, and we need negative 4. So this would be minus 7 and plus 3. So the factors are x minus 7 and x plus 3 is equal to 0. So we have two values here. Either x minus 7 is 0 or x plus 3 is 0. So the first value for x is 7 and the second value is negative 3. So finally we have two values for x, 7 and negative 3. Alright, let's go for one more example, the same type. So again, row matrix multiplied by the column matrix. Let's see what we get. 4 times 3 is 12. X into negative 2 is minus 2x, and 1 into x. So that's x equal to the matrix with element 8. Now again, we could equate the two matrices and we obtain 12 minus 2x plus x is equal to 8. So we have 12 minus x is equal to 8. So we have 12 minus 8 equals x. So finally the value for x is equal to 4. Now let us take one final example of this type. Again, multiplication of the row and column matrix, and we obtain minus 3 into minus 1, that's 3, and 2 times x, so that gives us plus 2x is equal to the matrix with element 1. Now again, by equality of matrices, we obtain 3 plus 2x is equal to 1. So 2x is equal to 1 minus 3. So 2x equals minus 2. So x is equal to minus 2 divided by 2. So finally we have x is equal to negative 1.